Snugglebell. The folk of Snugglebell worship the common rabbit. Floppy-eared bunnies are encouraged to hop around the field surrounding the hamlet, bringing happiness, love, and more bunnies to the entire area.
Hey everyone, and welcome back to episode 6, the first of the non-tutorial levels. This one's pretty simple, but it's the first introduction to us of the Dark Mistress. We're at one of the more disturbing members of the Dungeon Keeper army, but basically just starting off digging out the gold near me, and I'll come and show you the map very shortly. Again, this is just an enemy keeper level, there's no heroes. I'll get this gold mined out someday, I swear. Again, not under any pressure, so I'm gonna dig stuff out before the portal.
You must build a treasure room.
Completely inconspicuous bit in the middle there, and if you notice the two alcoves just to the left and right, there are secrets in there which I'll be revealing later. What I've done at this point is just wind on, because all I've done is built the standard 5 rooms and it's fairly dull to watch it all being dug out, so I'll just show you the layout now. As usual, the imps have left a mess all over my dungeon. But training room, the biggest room of all, and I've got about 50,000 gold in the coffers. The idea is there are a few fairies lurking out in the area towards the middle, so I'm just training up a couple of creatures to level 2. Pretty much anything can take on a fairy that isn't an imp, so I'm not worried about letting them into the level at this point. The fairies are low level. If they were level 4 or above, I'd have to wait a bit longer, because then I'd be in danger of losing to lightning spells and the like, but at this point they can't cast anything.
A new spell has been researched.
As you can see, the enemy keeper's using Sight of Evil to have a look around my dungeon at the moment. That's fine, I'm not going to stress out about that. Basically, it's whoever gets to that central point first wins. And what I want at the moment, I want to get the bridge so I can dig across.
A new room has been researched.
There we go. So it's now time to have a bit of a dig.
It is payday.
Obviously. Let's get them paid quickly so that I can get them back in the library as fast as possible. And Sir Fatness has joined us. And there's one thing I didn't show you last time. If you slap a Bile Demon, he gives you the V sign. Not tremendously polite of him, but I suppose you did just slap him silly. See how the digging's going.
A new spell has been researched.
Not gone far enough, obviously.
You have tunneled into a new area. Your creatures are under attack.
Your entrails will decorate the darkest alcove of my domain.
Your minions are winning a battle. A new room has been researched.
As you can see, the level 2 demon spawn made very short work of a fairy there. So now it's time to play the well-renowned and much-loved Dungeon Keeper game of Imp Bridge. There are 4 fairies in total, so...
Your creatures are attacking the enemy. A new spell has been
In
researched.
fact, here comes the other one.
Your minions are winning a battle. Your minions are winning a battle.
Still not a problem.
Your creatures are under attack. Your creatures are attacking the enemy.
This is the last
Your
one,
minions are winning a
so
battle.
let them go back to doing their things and I'll continue on with the imp and the bridge.
A new room has been researched.
There's only one entry point here. Not the most efficient bridge I've ever built, but it'll do. You'll now notice I'm actually on land, so what I intend to do is build a treasury in this small area here and just dig out all this gold, which just gives me a pretty much insurmountable
A
advantage.
new room has been researched.
I could either train until my
You have traveled
enemy
into
ran
a
out of
new area.
gold, or I can just spam spells all over his creatures. You'll see what I do in a bit. Yeah, but there's our introduction to the Dark Mistress. Rather, as I've said, disturbing member of the family. They're actually quite difficult to annoy, but if you do manage them, they actually become happier if you slap them or drop them in the torture chamber.
A new spell has been researched. Your library is
Favourite of
explored.
masochists out there.
You have taken control of a new room.
Of course, Dungeon Keeper 2 put them even more to the forefront.
Your creatures are attacking the enemy. Your creatures are under attack.
As you can see, I got a fly here and it's found its way into the enemy base. Now that's not actually too bad. I actually don't mind it doing that. It's the only thing that a fly's really good for, because unlike Sight of Evil, the fact that he's been there means that he's uncovered that part of the map permanently for me
A
now.
new spell has been
And
researched.
with all this
There is
gold,
nothing
what I
left
can
to
do now is
research.
just train pretty much all my creatures up. Mistresses come flooding through the portal like mad, and at this point there's really no way that the enemy keeper is going to be able to stop me, and I'm going to be able to
Creatures need a
completely
bigger
destroy his economy from here. Just let research going on. To be honest, I probably should have flushed the spider, but there's not really it's not going to do a huge amount of damage there. Let's keep expanding the lair, because unknown fat creatures need 4 tiles rather than the normal 1. But here we go. I've now researched lightning, and at this point I can just start completely ruining his economy, killing all his creatures, because they're all low level.
Your creatures need a bigger lair.
The thing is, the more imps that I kill of his, he has to create more, and eventually he's just going to run himself out of gold doing that.
Your creatures are attacking the enemy.
Especially if he does stupid strategies like this, which involve him running into my territory with his imps. And the imps just end up completely
Your
committing
creatures need a bigger
suicide.
lair.
The AI in this level isn't tremendously clever. In fact, sometimes in this level it's been known to not even build anything at all. Can't say that happened in the 1 or 2 run-throughs I did for this level with me, but I have seen it in the past. So I was rather unlucky that this time the
Your creatures
enemy
are
appears
attacking
to
the
be on
enemy.
a slightly more expansionist kick. Again, bang,